Welcome to a short video summary of the Yamaha RX-A1060 AV receiver. You can read the full in-depth review via the link in the description or by clicking the info button at the top right of the screen. The A1060 sits in the middle of Yamaha's AVENTAGE range. It includes 7 channels of built-in amplification and retails for £1,099. As we expect from a Yamaha, the A1060 is very well made and includes an aluminium front panel. It uses the classic Yamaha AV receiver design with an attractive two-tone gloss and brush metal finish. Our review sample was black, but there's also a titanium version available. The layout is fairly standard. There's a large volume dial on the right-hand side and an input dial on the left. In the middle, there's a large, informative and easy-to-read display. And beneath that, there's a drop-down flap. Behind this, you'll find an extensive selection of controls, which is useful if you don't have the remote to hand, along with some additional inputs and the connector for the setup microphone. The overall design is both minimalist and stylish, whilst the build quality is excellent. The A1060 comes with a fairly large remote that has all the buttons you'll ever need to control the receiver, but they are rather small and fiddly and there's no backlight. Alternatively, you can also use Yamaha's excellent AV controller app, which is available for both iOS or Android. At the rear are the majority of the connections. Here you'll find plenty of legacy inputs, including a phono stage, as well as speaker terminals for the 7 channels of built-in amplification. There are pre-outs as well, although these are also limited to a total of 7 channels. There are also 7 HDMI inputs and 1 more at the front, along with 2 HDMI outputs, one of which supports ARC. All of the HDMI inputs and outputs are HDMI 2.0A, which means they support 4K, HDCP 2.2 and HDR. The A1060 also includes integrated Wi-Fi and Bluetooth with a dedicated aerial at the rear. The receiver is feature-packed with support for Apple AirPlay, high-resolution file streaming, Spotify and internet radio. There's also built-in AM and FM tuners and Yamaha's excellent MusicCast multi-room system. The A1060 comes with its own setup microphone to be used with Yamaha's YP-AO room correction system. The menu system is the standard Yamaha layout, which is probably overdue for an update, but setup was relatively straightforward, although some selections weren't immediately obvious. We preferred a manual setup to using YP-AO, and the A1060 proved to be an excellent performer with both movies and music, delivering an open front soundstage with good tonal balance, focused dialogue and lively surrounds. The bass was also well integrated. The built-in amplification was responsive and surprisingly powerful, and Yamaha have included their usual selection of DSP features. The A1060 supports both Dolby Atmos and DTS-X, but it is limited to a 5.2.2 configuration, so if you want more channels, you'll need to move further up the AVENTAGE range. However, if you think that's enough or plan on running a normal 5 or 7 channel setup, then the Yamaha RX-A1060 offers an excellent combination of build quality, features, performance and value, and as such we're happy to award an AV Forum's recommended badge. Thanks for watching.